Hello everyone, Daniel from StudyGroup here. I'm just going to jump into it. I'm going to go through the introduction. I'm going to go through the need of why StudyGroup exists, and then I'm going to go through the demo. So first, the introduction. StudyGroup is a social network that students will use to meet other students and to aid in the formation and function of a study group. A user will be able to join, add contact information, input their study time schedules, and create or join study groups for any class they're in. Clearly, the target market here is students of any kind. Now the need, why StudyGroup exists. This database application will solve two major problems that currently exist for the average study group. Problem number one, many students don't know each other and meeting other students is a difficult process. Researchers estimate that up to 50% of the population are introverts. It's from Psychology Today. Approaching other students, or even worse, a group of students, is intimidating for many and leaves those students feeling like it's impossible to make connections. Now the solution to this, study group solution. We all go to class at a certain time, we all eat at a certain time, and we usually study at a certain time throughout the week. This application will compare students' user input study time schedule and make suggested introductions from one student to another or group based on their compatible available study times. This study time overlap of users and groups allows students to join and form groups with ease and confidence, making those connections that may have never existed possible. So, the second problem with forming a study group. Once two or more students meet and are ready to form a study group, then occurs the cumbersome data sharing and meeting decisions. The study group formation conversation with questions like, what's your email, what's your phone number, what time are you free, and when should we meet, can be a needlessly long process and can many times leave students unsatisfied with the decisions made by others, especially in larger groups. Moreover, a study group's formation might still be halted by the incompatibility of schedules. So, study group solution to this, the database application will allow students to create a study group and then will automatically produce the top suggested meeting times based on the joined students' study time schedules. Additionally, all contact info of any student will be made immediately available to all others in the group once joined. So the data sharing process becomes instantaneous instead of burdensome. So that includes the intro. Let's jump in here and start using StudyGroup. Okay, so we're going to try to log in under doesn't work, so we're going to have to register as a new student. And first of all, let's try an email I know exists, my own email. Email exists. Obviously, we can't register with that email. So we'll go back to the one we were already working with. It works. Now, input the study times that we have set per week. We could pick anything random here. Doesn't really matter. Let's do we could choose our school here. Obviously, we're going to pick Columbia because it's the best. That's what I would say. Now, all the classes we want to join. So, Introduction to Databases with Belarus is course ID 1. So, course ID 1. This is a little out of order since I had to rebuild the database. We'll just do that class for now. Now, this is your home page. These are the groups you belong to, your group members, and your group posts. Obviously, we don't belong to a group yet, so why don't we join a group? So now, groups you could join in your courses. So out of our courses, Introduction to Databases, because that's all we belong to, this is all of the groups within the course. So we can join any one of these groups. These are the possible groups that we could join. So let's join a group. Now, these are the groups, out of all of those, these are the groups that actually overlap our study time. So the ones we can actually show up to and actually join. So let's do the best study group and join this one. And actually, let's join the goof offs too. I like the goof offs. All right. So now when we go home, there we go. We're now part of the best study group and the goof offs. And it shows their meeting times per week of when they get together and study. And now these are the group members, everybody, their names, emails, phone numbers, for everybody within our groups of the goof offs, the best study group, everything. And now posts within the group of each group. So we can let's add a post, and let's add it to the best study group. And let's add a post to the goof offs too. Okay, message has been posted. We go back here and we see in the best study group, hi everyone, and goof offs, I'm here. Okay, so now on here, these are the suggested people to start a group with that overlap your study time on Mondays. These are the people you could start a group with you maybe never known or maybe do know, and you know that they have similar study time schedules as you. So they overlap your study time schedule on Monday. So you create a group. So let's create a group here. Go into Introduction to Databases, group name, new group, location, 111. There you go. Help us spell. And the meeting times. Let's do Monday from, we know we have study time schedule from 12 to 4, I think. And we'll do that. There we go. Group created. New group from 12 to 4. Okay, and now anybody can join that group, and now we can add a post in the new group. There we go. And anybody joining the group will see the post. So now we could go up to study time here, and we can see our study times that we have. What times we study for a thing. We can register for some more courses. Let's do Columbia again, and then let's register for, let's say, so you'll be able to see all the people within those courses and join and create groups within all of those courses. So these are all the people on Saturdays that overlap our times, and we could create a group with them if we wanted to. And we'd be able to create a group in any one of the courses we just joined. So now logged in is test 1, 2, 3. Let's log out, and let's try to log back in. And boom, everything's still there. And let's see, as we know that Uma is in the best study group with us. So let's log out again, and we can't log back in. Can't go back. And there we go. Now she's in study and best study group. and but Uma's also in now with test, and can see all the posts from test as well. So let's log back in as test. And we go over here and let's delete. The test is done with this, and he wants to delete his account. There we go. Now he's gone. And no longer can log in under test. And that is StudyGroup. So the challenges we faced, obviously learning different aspects of programming like Flask and getting the web front end to cooperate with the database, and also the user input error handling was a little bit difficult, and fun to learn how to think of how to make sure that the user doesn't crash the database, and being able to put in like radio buttons or controlling the user input. But that is it. All right, thank you very much.